revealing who is behind the curtain, pushing the buttons and pulling the handles, sharing the truth one fact at a time. This is American Liberty Radio Network.
Hey there, this is Wayne S. Pierce. I'm on my tablet, I'm on my headset, so if it sounds a little strange, that's why. So, anyway, I just have this. I have a lot to say, and I'm going to make this known right now that if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And you know, I've been spending the last few hours bouncing around the idea. I did a live live broadcast this morning, and I've been bouncing around the idea: should I just not say anything to people? Should I not try to help them understand what's going on? You know what? And I'm going to say this. I am done. I am literally done with people's excuses. I'm just literally done with it, including my own. Okay, so I put myself in that boat. The thing that we have to really understand is how incredibly naive and honestly incredibly stupid people truly are. Now, when I say that, here, let me direct that whole package of what I just said to the people that are opposed to President Donald Trump, that are using my words personally against me, that are literally saying that what I say is bunk. I mentioned this on the broadcast this morning, and I really want to center your attention on one thing. There isn't one particular situation that can be fixed by a one-size-fits-all solution. Okay, let me start out by saying that. All right? There is, however, a choice that we have. We have options. Options are open to us. We observe these options. We know what they are. Coke, Pepsi, chocolate milk, 2%. You know, we have all these choices in our lives. Wheat bread, white bread, no GMO, you know, no, high fructose corn syrup. We understand what is going on. We understand that we have these choices. We understand that because of those options that we have what is called free will. And what that free will is basically we have the freedom to engage willfully in making the decisions based upon the options we have. Okay, that's how I see it. But not a lot of people will ever understand how this works for them. They will never understand how this works for them, and I'll tell you why. Because they lack the intellectual prowess to understand the very basics of what we are engaging in that we call life. There are certain steps that we take. There are certain ideas that we have. There are certain, of course, we have options and choices, and we make decisions based upon what we observe and those options and choices that we have in front of us. Okay? That said, it is important to understand the very nature, okay, the very nature of where we get our ideas, where we get our concepts, how we put together these things. And why, and here's one of my points that I want to make, why did I spend the last 6 or 8 hours mulling over this idea that just didn't feel right to me to begin with, but something I do to be totally transparent here, I'm going to say this, I said it to shut people up. I'm not going to post anymore. I'm not going to put any memes. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to post my links. That's what I said earlier. Okay, and that's what I said in some posts. But subsequently, I posted some memes and posted a few things that I had to say. So I broke that rule that I had. But there's a reason for it. Well, one, I didn't feel right. Something in me just never felt right for me to say that. So I mulled over the idea, how am I going to present all the facts and all of that to people who really don't really give a crap about the truth and facts? Well, I decided that I'm going to continue putting it out there. I've decided that I'm going to continue laying it all out, regardless of whether or not people like it, regardless of their responses to it. Because as I mentioned before, we all have options and we all have that free will part of us that says, well, do I decide over here or do I decide over there? Or, oh, look at this, there's this alternative. How do we... In other words, do I want to engage these people who reply with anything negative to what I'm saying? All I can say is, well, not all I can say, but what I can say pertaining to that is really simple. And my response to that is this. And it's very simple. No matter what, I will continue to post. No matter what, I will continue to put it out there. And if the responses or the people that engage in replying to those things gets too out of hand or gets too unbelievably just massively stupid, and there's no way that these people will ever understand anything that I'm saying, I'll block them. I don't care if they've been on my friends list for however long I've been on Facebook. I'll block them. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. I never have and I never will. I know that it's controversial because people will tell me or send me a message saying, or try to get a hold of me and say, well, you blocked me. You must not like anybody, anybody else's free speech. You just want to shut people down. No, I'm trying to get through to you and help you understand what's going on so that you can make the wise choices, possible to survive. That's what I'm doing. Showing you the information, hopefully encouraging you to go look it up. But if you don't want to do that, and you want to continue to criticize me for everything under the sun, and tell me I'm wrong without ever supplying any proof, or showing me fake documents and fake news to try to prove your side of things, and you keep bitching and complaining about why I say what I say, then guess what? You're blocked. I don't care. Okay? I'm not going to waste my time anymore. All right? Not on you. But my followers and my listeners out there, wow, what was I heard a ding. My followers and my listeners out there know exactly what I'm talking about. They deal with the same things as well with posts that they make on social media, on Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and stuff like that, or on YouTube or anything like that. So they probably go through the same thing. But literally, I cannot, something inside of me intuitively told me, no, don't, say that you're not going to post anything. Just something. And there was a whole big process of a couple hours just trying to mull over that, that decision, in what I posted on Facebook to my friends saying, I'm not going to post anything but my links and I'm not going to do any memes ever. But the fact of the matter is I have things to say and I'm going to say them. And if you don't like them, I don't really care. You don't have to like them. You don't have to respond. That's your free will choice to do so. That's your free will decision to make with the choices you have in front of you. You don't have to engage. And frankly, from my perspective, I really don't think that you should. But, that's up to you. Anyway. There's a lot that I wanted to talk about, but I'll talk about more about that on, I'll have more subjects to talk about on the Wayne S. Pierce Show tomorrow. So tune in to the Wayne S. Pierce Show and tomorrow, and you'll get notified of my podcast is up and ready to be listened to. So, folks, I'm on my tablet. Let me know, and I'm talking through my headset, so let me know how I sound and all of that, and that way I can be able to adjust it and go from there in case I want to use it again. Folks, you guys completely and utterly rock, and I will talk to you guys later tomorrow on the Wayne S. Pierce Show on the podcast. And if there's any questions that you have, please email me at WayneSPierce@USA.com. WayneSPierce@USA.com. Go to the website at thewaynespearceshow.weebly.com, and I'll talk to you guys later.